Hello everyone, welcome to QAD, that is a question a day. In this series, I'm going to be picking a question from the list of questions you've asked me and answering them every day. If you would like to ask me a question, post it below this video as a comment or DM me and I'll pick your question for an upcoming video. So today's question is from Pawan. Pawan says, "Ma'am, I have all the relevant certificates, but I still got rejected in my interview. Why?" So Pawan, I have two people to blame for this. The first is YouTube videos, and the second is whatever job training that your college must have given you. Why I say this is because either in the theoretical knowledge that your college gives or whatever little you do research for preparing for interviews online, it's very theoretical and they end up giving you templates of answers for questions, and instead of you looking at them as possible answers, you end up mugging them up and going for interviews. For example, if the interviewer asks, tell me something about yourself, you already have your answer ready in the form of a mugged up response. The interviewer doesn't know what to do with it because everybody is saying the same answer, because all of you are looking at the same YouTube videos or you're from the same college and you've had the same kind of training. One of the most important things that interviews these days lack is originality. The candidate is not putting himself or herself forth as who they truly are. Now, for such situations, one of the most important things that I suggest to people is put yourself in the shoes of the interviewer. Think about what his or her day would be like. For you, it might be, let's say, the third or the fourth interview in a day, or maybe the only interview in a day. For the interviewer, that you could be the 20th candidate, you could be the 25th candidate. And if each candidate is repeating the same things, same templates, now they don't know whom to pick. So how do you stand out? Through your originality. Having certificates is fantastic because now you have the relevant skills, the hard skills required for the job. But what about soft skills? What about people skills? Unless you've actually done a course on it and actually learned, it might not become very useful in an interview for you to repeat the answers that someone else has already said. So now let's say your interviewer asks this question: are you good with communication? Instead of jumping to say the answer yes, because either a YouTube video or some course that you have might have told you, communication is very important for any job. So whenever the interviewer asks whether your communication is good, always say yes. You say yes, but then the interviewer is talking to you and he feels no, actually his communication could be better. So what I would suggest to you is, before answering a question in an interview, actually listen to the question and find out what is the truthful response that is coming from your side, and see if you can present yourself in your authentic self to the interviewer. Now the interviewer asks, are you good with communication? Ask this question to yourself: am I good with communication? Generally good. Maybe my English can be better. That's the response you're getting. Or maybe you feel, I'm a little shy to open up in the beginning, but once I understand people, then I actually communicate well. Or maybe you'll say, I'm good with one-on-one communication, but while giving a presentation, I feel a little nervous. When I see a crowd, then I feel a little nervous. This is the response that you're receiving from inside you. See if you can mention the same in the interview. Tell the interviewer, yeah, everything is great, but I need to just improve a little bit on my English communication. The interviewer will actually appreciate you for your honesty. Because not only have you identified that this is where you need improvement, you're also showing willingness, you're also showing honesty that, listen, this is what I currently am, but I'm sure I'll improve in the future. This authenticity will stand out compared to the same answers that everyone is giving. So certificates are great, certificates are very important, but your originality in an interview is what makes you stand out and get the job wherever you applied. So see if this helps you.